Worcester, it's time to get loud and say it with me. This is Monster Jam.
We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless, because I'm relentless. They spit on my face, and curse on my name, and taking my life for vengeance. Yeah, you can try and blame us, and try to take what's sacred. But we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness.
Worcester, it is time to kick off tonight's event with the adrenaline-driven JCB Racing, where our 8 superstars were seeded into a bracket earlier today by a random draw. We start out with 8, then we get down to 4 semifinalists, but we're looking for those fastest 2 that want those 8 first crucial points towards the overall event championship here tonight. So Worcester, who's ready for JCB Racing? In the red lane, it's Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Taking on his opponent in the black lane, Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. A fantastic first matchup in the JCB Racing round 1. 2 fast competitors, but the statistics say it will be Matt Cody and Gravedigger. El Toro Loco looking for the racing win. Let's go green! Your winner is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Worcester, these drivers are quick, but your eyes need to be quicker if you bring your attention to the gray Monster Jam turn pole. If at any point that turn pole is knocked and damaged, moved out of that flowered parameter, that driver who caused that obstruction is disqualified, does lose that race, causing their opponent to move on to the next round. Our next matchup's ready to go. Make some noise. In the red lane, it's Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Taking on her opponent in the black lane, Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. So far this season is 3 JCB Racing wins under his belt. Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash, coming from a speedy background, looking for her win right here. Let's go green! Your winner is Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Next up in the red lane, let's hear it for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
He's taking on his opponent in the black lane, Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Angelina Knock in Megalodon looking to take her first JCB Racing win as she is out for those 8 points and out to cross that finish line first. Up against John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity, the driver with the best racing record. Whose win will it be? Your winner is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Our final matchup here in the first round of the JCB Racing competition. In the red lane, it's John Zimmer in Zombie. Taking on his opponent in the black lane, Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Only one spot remains in the semifinals. It belongs to one of these two drivers. The first to cross that finish line has the chance to battle it out against John Zimmer Jr. Who will it be? Let's go green! Your winner is Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train. Let's take a look at the action as it has unfolded so far in the first round of the JCB Racing. Take a look up at the video board. We've got that first matchup. It came out with Gravedigger crossing that line first, and he will be taking on Sparkle Smash Jamie Sullivan. But we've also got the other side of the bracket where we saw Terminal Velocity take that win over Megalodon. Moving on to the semifinal rounds where he will take on Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. The fastest four have been determined, but only two of them will be quick enough to move on to the final round.
All right, Worcester, welcome to the semifinal round of JCB Racing. We started out with 8 superstars, and now we're down to the fastest 4. But we're looking for those fastest 2 finalists that want those 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight. So, Worcester, who's ready for more JCB Racing?
Worcester, make some noise if you think the winner is going to be Jamie Sullivan in a Sparkle Smash. I want you to make some noise. Your winner is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Worcester, make some noise if you think the winner of this race is going to be Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. But let me hear you if you think it's going to be John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. I'm glad I found you. Your winner is Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train.
Monster Jam fans, we have made it to the final round of JCB Racing. We started out with 8 of the fastest superstars, and now we're down to the fastest 2. And they want those 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight. So, Worcester, who's ready to meet your JCB Racing final contenders?
In the red lane, he's a second-generation driver. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train. He's taking on Matt Cody in a Gravedigger. A fantastic matchup in the finals. Matt Cody and Gravedigger with 4 JCB Racing wins under his belt. Crazy Train Triton Robbins with 3. A fantastic matchup in skill here in the JCB Racing final round. 8 points are on the line. Let's go green. A race too close to call. We're going to have to take a look at the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay here in the JCB Racing competition. Final round in DCU Center. Which 2 BKT tires were able to cross that finish line? Taking a look back, waiting to hear from our official team. Waiting to get word right now. These 8 points could be crucial to setting the bar for the rest of the competition. We just got word. Your winner is Matt Cody in a Gravedigger. Matt Cody and Gravedigger takes the first 8 points of the event, making this racing win 5 of the season. Worcester, give it up for your JCB Racing winner, Matt Cody in a Gravedigger.
Matt Cody making his way down onto the pod. You got the first 8 points of the night. It's a really good way to kick off tonight's event because the first 8 points are always the most important. It puts you in a really good spot.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, last weekend we were able to take 3 out of 4 racing competitions, and man, we're just going to ride that momentum into this weekend. Took the points lead last weekend. Man, I'm on cloud 9. You know, I'm out here to grind. I want to expand the points lead, and it starts right here this weekend. You know, right here, the first 8 points mean everything. Man, that first race, I got a little lucky with El Toro Loco taking the pole out. It got a little slick down there. My second race against Sparkle Smash was absolutely sloppy, I guess you could say, but it came together in the finals. 8 points, man, I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are having fun. Getting ready to go into the skills competition. Let me hear you make some noise.
And speaking of the skills competition, what other tricks do you have up your sleeve?
Hey, that's for you guys to find out, and this is where you guys come into play. JudgesZone.com. You guys get to be the judges. You guys get the scores for what you like, for what you want to see. You see something great, give us a 10. You see something you don't like, maybe not so much a 1, but down towards that way. But we're going to come out here on the front tires, the back tires, the side tires, whatever we can do. The track's a little slick. It's a little tacky in some spots, but hey, we're going to make the best of it. But what we need you guys to do, get your phones out, get ready to judge, and make some noise because I want to hear you guys get loud one more time.
Seen some incredible action already here in DCU Center. Check it out on the BKT overall event leaderboard. We're going to be totaling the points as we move out through competition, but it's Matt, Cody, and Gravedigger to claim the first 8 points in the racing competition. You've got Crazy Train in second place with 7, and you can see we're going to have ties for certain places. So we've got a 2-way tie right now for third place between Sparkle Smash and Terminal Velocity, both holding out 4. And then check it out. See what I said? We got another crazy 4-way tie there between El Toro Loco and Megalodon, Plain Crazy and Zombie. But Worcester, we're handing the scoring over to you now, so you guys become a crucial part of the event as you become the official Monster Jam judges. Our next competition's coming next. It's the 2-wheel skills challenge. So we're gonna get to see these drivers perform some crazy moves on 2 wheels. We wanna see them maybe even on 1, but we wanna see combination moves and crazy maneuvers that have made Monster Jam a worldwide phenomenon. So get your smartphones ready. We're coming at you with some 2-wheel action. Headed to you soon. One of my favorite parts about being here at Monster Jam is getting to meet the official judges and getting to meet these Monster Jam fans. I got my friend Hunter here. Everybody say hey to Hunter. Worcester's got your back. Hunter, are you ready to see so much fun action with these Monster Jam trucks?
Yeah, welcome to you.
Okay, awesome. And you're going to help me play a little game. So we're looking up at the video board. We can see that. And there is going to be another race. And it's going to be between these 3 trucks, El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon. But Hunter, I want to know, who do you think is going to win this race?
Zombie.
Zombie actually already won the first round, so really good guessing. But between El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon, which one do you think?
A werewolf one.
Which one was that?
He said a werewolf one.
Ooh, I love a werewolf. We need to get that up the chain to the higher ups there. Great idea. Love the marketing future. But El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, or Megalodon, who's it going to be?
Gravedigger.
Gravedigger.
Ooh, Hunter says Gravedigger. Worcester, make some noise if you think Gravedigger's going to win again. All right, the races are off in 3, 2, 1. Keep your eyes on the track, Hunter. Gravedigger's doing good. He's in the lead so far. You look at you. You guessed so good. Oh no, El Toro Loco's catching up. Looks like he's gonna take the win. Hunter, what do you think? Could it still be Gravedigger? Maybe. Oh no, he's gonna have to go super fast. Hunter, give me a high five, man. You got it right. Gravedigger won that race just like we saw here. And you know what? Since you got the race right and you did so good, I want to give you this. And it is a post-show meet and greet with all the drivers after the event. So you're going to get to go meet all of these guys driving those cool trucks out on the track. Does that sound cool?
Yeah.
All right, he's super smart. Give it up for Hunter one more time, guessing the right racing winner. And we have got tickets on sale. If you want to go to that post-show meet and greet, you can catch him.
I just lost my phone. Is there any way you could announce that so I can try to find it?
Monster Jam fans, we're about to kick it off to our second action-packed competition of the event. That's the 2-wheel skills challenge. And this is when you become the crucial part of our event, becoming the official Monster Jam judges. So, Karina, you've got them with their smartphones ready, geared up, and ready to go.
That's right, Keaton. All right, Worcester, it is your time to shine. We're going to need your help to determine who will win the two-wheel skills competition by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com. You will be entering the code WOR and clicking that submit button. And as soon as you see that BKT tire on your screen, you're going to slide it up or down to the number of your choosing, and we'll accumulate your scores into one single number that will be awarded to that driver for that competition. Now remember all of the criteria that Keaton mentioned in mind, because that's what you're going to need to lock your scores in. And remember, you'll have 20 seconds after each one of our competitors to lock those scores in. So Worcester, who's ready to get tricky with the two-wheel skills challenge?
Let's get those horns in the air for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
All right, let's get those scores locked in for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Remember, you have 20 seconds to get your scores locked in for the Crazy Bowl at judgeszone.com.
Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco, kicking off the two-wheel skills competition in the perfect way. He is the competitor with the most wins, having 8 wins in this competition against the lineup, hoping to get another win under his belt here today. But it's a tough job to go first in the competition. He takes it no problem. He wants to know what you thought, Worcester, so make sure you are locking in those scores for him. I just got the word. We have the official score locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is, it's a 6.941. That is the score to beat. Up next, prepare for takeoff. It's Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy.
There's not a runway he is not in charge of. It's Montana Robbins, Plain Crazy. And if you like how he took flight there in the competition, it's time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy, showing you just how comfortable he is out there on the track in this competition. And this is one of those competitions where the track is going to play a major role. These drivers are counting on those BKT tires to get the perfect bite and pop that 12,000-pound machine up into the air. So let's see exactly what Worcester thought of it. Let's check it out. We got the scores locked in. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is... It's a 6.081 right now. That's good enough for second place. Next up, let's take a look at the video board for our next competitor.
Hola fanáticos de Monster Jam, soy Angelina Knock y estoy lista para enseñarles mis trucos de two-wheel skill.
Put your fins together for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. And if you want to throw this shark a nice tasty treat, then head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
Angelina Knock in Megalodon, taking risks, and you see him pay off right out on the track. Tell her what you thought, Worcester. A fantastic run here in the freestyle competition. We saw in that first attempt just how hard the track conditions can be, but a successful second attempt coming out really well. Let's see how it paid off in scoring. The scores are locked in. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a 5.959. Right now, that's good enough for third place. Next to hit the track, get those zombie arms ready. It's John Zimmer in Zombie.
Leaving his body parts all over the track, it's John Zimmer, Zombie. And for this truck that is always Halloween, it's time to lock your scores in now. So enter the code WOR at judgeszone.com.
John Zimmer in Zombie, looking comfortable out on the track and showing you exactly why he's been behind the wheel since 2005. He has got the seat time to prove he's controlled of this machine, and he's able to pull off 2 successful attempts here in the 2-wheel competition. We're going to see exactly how it matches up against the rest of the competition because we got the official scores locked in. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... That's a 7.036. We have a new leader. Next to hit the track, give it up for Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
He's digging graves and taking names. It's Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com, so lock your scores in now. You have 20 seconds.
Worcester, what did you think? It's Matt Cody in Gravedigger, delivering a 2-wheel performance outside of his truck, feeling proud. And judging by your electricity, you guys liked what you saw, but you've got to get those scores locked in. Let's check it out. We got the current score to beat right now held by John Zimmer in Zombie. It's a score of a 7.036. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is... Worcester, we got a 9.392. You have a new leader. Up next, he's looking for those conductors in the stands. It's time to get loud for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
with a better ride than the Amtrak, it's Titan Robbins, Crazy Train. And if you like how he conducted himself in this competition, time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
A tough act to follow, but Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train does it with courage, pulls off 2 successful maneuvers. Worcester, what'd you think? You know, just from Buffalo, New York, and East Coast native Triton Robbins, just making the stuff look easy. And these maneuvers are not easy, but we got the best of the best out there. Making it look easy, we've got the official scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is... That's a solid score. It's an 8.259 right now. That's good enough for second place. Up next, put your hands together for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Worcester, he's still got 1 attempt remaining.
They don't call him the Combo King for nothing. It's John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Worcester, it's time to lock your scores in now. To head on over to judgeszone.com and use the code WOR.
You heard Karina call him the Combo King. Worcester giving the competition a run for his money. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity comes out and absolutely delivers, performing 2 combos on each one of his attempts. A fantastic run, but let's check and see if you thought it was enough to take the lead. We've got the current score to beat right now held by Matt Cody and Gravedigger. It's a score of a 9.392. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is... Worcester, we have a new leader, a 9.515. That is the score to beat. We've got 1 competitor remaining. She's bringing the magic to the competition. Put your hands together for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Bringing the magic to the competition, it's Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. And if you want to shower her with some glitter and points, and head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
Keep up that energy for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Fantastic 2 attempts here in the 2-wheel competition. It's a tough job to go last, but Jamie Sullivan, it was nothing for her. She comes in with 2 fearless attempts in this competition. Let's check out the scores. We got it locked in. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... It's a solid score at 8.540. Worcester. That means your winner of the 2-wheel skills competition is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity claims the next 8 points up for grabs. It is a competition number 7 for him, competition win number 7 this season so far. Making this competition his sweet spot. Give it up. You chose him as your champion one more time. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
John Zimmer Jr., you definitely do not make this competition look so easy. You make it look seamless, but a lot of us also wonder and want to know, how long did it take for you to really become the combo king and to be comfortable doing these combinations?
I mean, it's going to sound crazy, but you do so many of these awesome Monster Jam events, you got to think of the newest thing. Watching some other drivers across the series, they've been throwing in some combos, and I was thinking to myself, man, can't be that hard, right? Well, it turns out it's pretty hard, especially out here on this dirt, but we made it work for us here tonight. I'm pretty pumped up.
And now once we come back from halftime, we get into our next competition, which can be a little bit tricky, which is the Sky Wheelie competition. I know it's not one of your favorites, but what is it that you do to really make sure that you can still keep that high momentum even in a competition that you really don't favor?
Well, I'm just, Sky Wheelies for me is kind of hard because when I got into driving, we were doing the tricks. We weren't doing the old school Sky Wheelies, but every fan loves a good Sky Wheelie. But I know each and every one of you fans came out here to watch Monster Jam, but it wasn't for Sky Wheelies. The last competition of the entire night is freestyle. That's what I'm ready to do. I'm pumped up, ready to get going for the next half. Worcester, you guys having some fun tonight?
Worcester, so much action, and we are just through the first half of our event. We've come to our Monster Jam halftime. Now's the perfect time for you to get up, stretch your legs, get a snack, check out the concourse. So we've got Monster Jam merchandise out on the concourse, as well as the opportunity to get your very first official Monster Jam license and so much more. So get up, stretch those legs, but be sure to make it back to your seats because we're going to return with the Northern Tool and Equipment Pit Report by Karina, and we've got the superstars of freestyle motocross and so much more. So make sure you make it back to your seats. And before we go, take a look up at the video board. You might just see a message from your friends and family.
So, Worcester, we have just had the first half of our Monster Jam event. It has been super action-packed. And, of course, this is the time where I can bring you all of the up-to-date moments of the pits in the back to see how our UNOH technicians are taking care of our Monster Jam trucks. So you're going to take a look up at the video board, and then you're going to see exactly what is going on in the back. As we all saw, there was no carnage so far in our first two competitions, and usually we get to see a bit of breakage during the two-wheel skills competition because some of these tricks are a little tricky to perform. But right now, they're checking fluid levels, tightening bolts, making sure that everything is working properly, that rear steer's not broken, the transmission is where it needs to be, and just making sure that everything is functioning properly with our awesome Monster Jam trucks. But of course, we still have two more competitions to go, and anything can happen. So if anything does occur, I will be making my way into the pits to make sure that, just like you see on the video board, I will get the scoop and the videos just for you and keep you all informed, because the drama is never too far away with our awesome Monster Jam trucks, and anything can happen during the competition. But right now, it's time to welcome 4 more superstars to the track. So put your hands together and make some noise for the superstars of freestyle motocross. These 4 larger-than-life superstars are going to take to the skies here in the DCU Center, and they're going to go from one side of the arena to the other, giving you the most incredible tricks imaginable. And they're going to do 3 warm-up laps to get us started. So I want you guys to make some noise, because remember, we only have one rule at Monster Jam. The louder you all get, the higher they fly. So get ready, because it's about time to meet our 4 freestyle motocross superstars. The first superstar to the ramp, we have Nick Desmond. And our next superstar to the ramp, Kenny Haskell. Now we have our third superstar coming to the ramp. We have TJ Tiffany. And last, but certainly not least, Greg Duffy. So what do you say, Worcester? Let's make some noise for freestyle motocross. These larger-than-life superstars are absolutely professional. They have been doing this for so many years. So if you're not a professional, don't try this at home. Kenny Haskell coming up to the ramp. Let's see what he's got. A whip. TJ Tiffany with a lazy boy. What do you say, Worcester? I think we're on our final warm-up round. Let's make some noise. We have our final rider. Let's go. Nice. You all warmed up, fellas? Good to go? Worcester, do you want some more? Then more is what you'll receive, because it's time for the best trick competition of freestyle motocross, where our 4 superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other, giving you their best stylish trick. And we're gonna need your help to determine who will win the best trick competition by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com and locking in your score for our superstars. So Worcester, who's ready for the best trick competition?
Our first rider in the best trick competition, make some noise for Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond is from Norfolk, Massachusetts. He's been riding for 19 years. He's been bringing his best tricks and all of his freestyle motocross skill to Monster Jam for 4 years. And today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ. One more time, give it up for Nick Desmond.
Scoring is now open for Nick Desmond. It's time to head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now for Nick Desmond.
Tough to go first in the best trick competition, especially up against these daredevils, but Nick Desmond does it with no problem. You know, from Norfolk, Massachusetts, he feels like he's kind of at home right here on the East Coast. So we're going to check out exactly if that adds a little luck to his score. Let's check it out. We got the official score locked in. The score for Nick Desmond is at 7.496, and that is the current score to beat. Up next, make some noise for Kenny Haskell. Kenny Haskell is from Haverhill, Massachusetts, and he's been riding with Monster Jam since 2013. He's been riding motocross since he was just 5 years old, and today he is bringing you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ. Second to go in the competition, looking to take out Nick Desmond and his score, but that's all up to you, Worcester. So when you see him hip off that ramp, get up for him one more time. It's Kenny Haskell.
Get your scores locked in for Kenny Haskell. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his backflip.
We got another Massachusetts boy in the house from Haverhill, Massachusetts, looking to hopefully bring in some good luck, but it's between the two of them right now. Kenny Haskell looking to take Nick Desmond out of the lead and out of the running for the best trick winner here today in DCU Center. There can only be one, so we're going to see exactly what you thought. The scores are locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Kenny Haskell is Worcester. We got a new leader at 8.483. That puts Kenny Haskell in the lead. Next rider to go here in the best trick competition, make some noise for TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany is from Orlando, Florida, and he's an international stunt rider. He's been a part of some of the highest grossing movies in America, such as Bad Boys for Life and Avengers Endgame. You might even catch him on this season of Outer Banks. Today, he's bringing you his best trick in the DCU Center on his Kawasaki KX450. One more time. Give it up for TJ Tiffany.
Time to get those scores locked in for TJ Tiffany. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his no hands Superman trick.
TJ Tiffany coming in with a rock solid here in the best trick competition, looking to knock Kenny Haskell out of the running and take the lead. Literally no hands at the peak of the height of the jump. We're going to see if it was enough. We got the scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for TJ Tiffany is... we got a 9.081. We have a new leader. Final rider to go here in the competition. Make some noise for Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy is from Graysonville, Maryland. He is a participant in the 2016 Nitro World Games. He was a winner in 2016, walked away with a win from that competition, and he performed the world's first double front flip in a professional competition while at Nitro Games in Salt Lake City. Today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Kawasaki KX450. Give it up one more time for Greg Duffy.
Let's get those scores locked in for Greg Duffy. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his kiss of death.
Greg Duffy coming in with a fearless best trick indeed, but you guys have to decide if it was enough to knock TJ Tiffany out of the running and hopefully knock him out in Greg Duffy's case of that title. But there can only be one. We got the scores locked in, so let's check it out. The current score to beat right now is held by TJ Tiffany. It's a score of a 9.081. The score for Greg Duffy is a close score of an 8.956. Worcester, that means your winner of the best trick competition is TJ Tiffany.
Worcester, do you want some more? All right. Kenny, Worcester wants some more. So what do you got?
It's called Worcester, all right? We're from Mass. It's Worcester, but woo! Let's get everybody going. You guys, it's not a full packed house tonight, but man, I want to hear you guys be loud. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's hear it for you guys. We vibe off your energy. The louder you are, the better we're going to go. We're going to do some cool stuff here in a minute. So let's make some noise for the boys.
All right, you heard them. It is time to make some noise for the boys, because it's time for the grand finale of Freestyle Motocross, where our 4 superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other in a single file train formation. And remember, we only have one rule here at Monster Jam. The louder you get, the higher they fly. So buckle up, Monster Jam fans, because they're about to take to the skies. Worcester, they want to hear you make some noise. They're about to perform something that is extremely difficult called the FMX trains. Like I mentioned, they're gonna fly from one side to the other in a single file train formation. So it is time to get ready as they're running up to the ramp. Worcester, make some noise for the boys! Not bad, not bad. Now I want you guys to blow the roof off of the DCU Center as soon as you see them take to that ramp. Get ready. All right. Let's see. Let's make some noise. Let all of Massachusetts hear you. Not bad, not bad. What do you say, Worcester? One more time. One more time. Let him hear you. You know, the boys have said you guys have been an amazing crowd. And because you asked so nicely, I think it looks like, Worcester, you shall receive. All right, Worcester, let's make some noise for the boys of freestyle motocross. Nick Desmond, Kenny Haskell, Greg Duffy, and your best trick competition winner, TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany finally getting a best trick competition win. And I just wondering, and I'm sure everyone else has been wondering, has your world ever crossed between FMX and doing stunts?
Oh, absolutely. I actually got to do a couple pretty cool music videos and stuff for Lotto and 21 Savage a little while ago. And that was some stunt work, and it was on dirt bikes. And a lot of stunt work that I do is actually on dirt bikes and driving cars and motorcycles and, you know, falling down stairs. But this definitely paved the way, and I couldn't change a thing if I could.
And when it comes to being in Monster Jam and doing FMX and best trick competition, how do you keep the tricks fresh from weekend to weekend?
We definitely got to keep our best tricks a secret. But, man, we come out here, you guys are so loud, we can barely hear our bikes. Are you guys having fun or what? All right.
And one more question before I let you go. Do you have any words of advice for any future FMX riders or any future stunt men and women in the audience?
Oh, man, I mean, follow your dreams. None of us would be here if it wasn't for our mom and dads. They driving us to the track each and every week, all across the country, the amateur nationals and stuff. I've known these guys definitely I've been battling dirt bikes on for 25 years now. And we've been at it forever. And, you know, we practice on and off the bike every week. There's the sky's the limit. Listen to your mom and dad. Stay in school. Wear protective gear. You fall down, get up again, and get back after it.
All right, let's put our hands together for your best trick winner, TJ Tiffany.
Get those shark attacks ready. It's Angelina Knock in Megalodon.
It's a fish out of water for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. So it's time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com. Use the code WOR.
One thing I love about Angelina Knock that you're going to get to see every single time you see her hit the track is she's going to take those risks. She's going to push herself. And just like any of these drivers, you approach that sky wheelie with a little bit of speed, too much momentum, it just might take you over. But it seemed to pay off here, Worcester. So let's check it out. We got the current score to beat right now. It is held by Matt Cody in Gravedigger. It's a score of an 8.399. And the score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... Oh, Worcester, it is so close, an 8.212, but a solid score indeed, landing her currently in second place.
So tell me, are you having fun so far?
Yes.
This competition is getting crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what is your name?
Camden.
Camden, how old are you?
8.
8. Honestly, Camden is a really good name. So Camden, we're gonna play another game. Now this one is called head to head. How it works is I want you to name as many animals as you can, and we're gonna put a timer up on the video board. And then you're going up against one of our drivers. Sound like a deal?
Yeah.
You think you're ready?
Yeah, that's easy.
That's easy, he says. Worcester, you gotta help him out, all right? So let's put up the timer, 15 seconds. Ready? As many animals as you can. Ready, and go.
A coyote, lion, tiger, turtle, and I forgot what the fox, and I forgot. I don't know.
Oh, time's up. Wow, 6. Ooh. You know, sometimes you just blank out. It's okay, though. It's okay. Let's see who you're going up against.
Lions, tigers, bears, cats, dogs, turtles, manatees, sea lions, giraffes, elephants, lizards.
Oh, man. You know what, though? You did a good job. I know it's a little hard. And just because you did a good job, I'm still going to give you this awesome Gravedigger hat. Are you ready for some more action?
Yeah.
You know what? Me too, bud. So stick around because we still got a lot more sky wheelies coming your way.
Next up, he's the winner of the Two Wheel Skills Challenge. Make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
Adding a little flair to the competition, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Soaring is now open, so head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity coming out with a vengeance and definitely a mission to make it 2 competition wins in a row here in the Sky Wheelie competition, coming in with super speed here in that run. He wants to know what you thought. Worcester, let's check it out. We got the current score to beat right now being held by Matt Cody in Gravedigger. It's a score of an 8.399. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is... by 44 1/1000ths of a point. But you know what? That 8.355, it's a solid score, and it's landing him in second place. Next up, let's see those Toro horns in the air for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
The bull showing you that it can fly is Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. And if you want to help out El Toro Loco, it's time to lock your scores in now for him at judgeszone.com.
Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. It looks like he's having a blast out on the track. You know, you get that bounce from the landing, and it takes so much control to be able to, you know, hold on to that maneuver, pull it off, stay on the four wheels. So, I don't know, Worcester, you got a tough decision on your hands, but let's check it out. We got the scores locked in. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is Worcester, we got a new leader, a 9.288. That is the score to beat. Next up, she's bringing some sparkle to the track. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
And scoring is now open for Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now for Sparkle Smash.
A fantastic run in the Sky Wheelie competition. Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash, a driver to leave it all on the track. These drivers are willing to take the risks to hopefully get those 8 points to wow and impress you Monster Jam fans. Jamie Sullivan, of course, being one of those dedicated drivers and fearless to go for it. So let's see if it paid off. We got the official scores locked in. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... It's a solid score. It's an 8.323, but right now that is good enough to land her in fourth place. Let's take a look at the results as we've seen them so far in the Sky Wheelie competition. Right now, we still have to see someone beat out El Toro Loco to get that first place spot. He's holding it strong in a score of a 9.288. And it's Gravedigger Matt Cody finding himself in second place with that 8.399 and a terminal velocity, holding out that third place spot. Jamie Sullivan back on all four BKT tires, and she currently holds the fourth place spot with an 8.323. We're moving on with the rest of the competition with two more trucks to go here in the Sky Wheelie competition. It's time to get your train horns ready. It's Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
showing you that momentum is your friend. It's Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. And if you'd like to help this conductor out, it is time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Triton Robbins in Crazy Train, the final truck to go here in the Sky Wheelie competition. Definitely looking to take those 8 points and take the lead, but it's been up to you, Worcester. We got the scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is... It's a 6.875, which means your winner of the Sky Wheelie competition is... Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez takes those 8 points off of the board, claims them as his own, and walks away with his second ever Sky Wheelie win here this season. When you stay consistent just like this, it could be enough to rise you to the top of the leaderboard. We're going to hear from the winner himself, but Worcester, give it up for him one more time. Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
Fernando Martinez grabbing 8 points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship. It's very important to get these 8 points. So what was your strategy going into this competition since the other two really didn't go your way?
Yeah, not do as horrible as my first two events, because the first two man, I was putting on some stinkers. I'm sorry, guys. I had to come out here. Everybody was having trouble with the ramp. I said, nah, not this bad bull. We got it done. You guys loved it, so I can't thank you guys enough. Thank y'all for that win.
And now we're coming up to everyone's favorite competition, where it's time to get wild, Monster Jam Freestyle. So how much more bad is this bull gonna get?
We had a bad first half. The only way to counteract that is with an insane second half. You guys, I got my eyes on one particular ramp here tonight, and I promise you, once I line up for it, you're gonna want your cameras out, because it's gonna get a little loco.
Give it up one more time. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
Let's take a look at the BKT overall event leaderboard before we jump back into the action. It's a Gravedigger Matt Cody still holding out that first place spot. He's got a total of 22 points, keeping that solid in first place, but Terminal Velocity is right behind him in second with a total of 18 points. Sparkle Splash, Jamie Sullivan climbing her way up the top in third place currently with a total of 15 points. And Triton Robbins in Crazy Train holding out that fourth place spot right now with a total of 14 points. As we move down the rest of the leaderboard, you can see the competition in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place coming right up as those points move down. It's El Toro Loco currently in that 5th place with a total of 13, Zombie in 6th, Megalodon in 7th, and Plain Crazy in 8th. But we still got 8 points left to grab on the leaderboard. It could be anybody's, which means this leaderboard could be totally shaken up. Coming up next, it's the Monster Jam Freestyle competition. You know, you heard my friend Wyatt say it earlier. We want to see backflips. We want to see a culmination of all the crazy moves. We want to see some really cool stuff. But every single one of the drivers must complete 15 seconds of their freestyle run to be eligible for a score. So no matter how epic those first 14 seconds are, they've got to make it to 15 for them to receive a score from you. So Worcester, get ready. You are the official judges for the last time in the freestyle competition. So buckle up. We got more action headed your way. We'll look straight. There's going to be a camera guy, and I'll make sure the mic gets you guys. I'm back in the stands with some of my very new friends. I've got 3 of them right here. We've got a sibling trio going on. We got Logan, we got Cameron, and we got Casey. Now, are you having fun so far?
Yeah.
All right, and you guys love Monster Jam trucks, and I gotta ask you guys, do you have a favorite real quick? Let's hear your favorites.
Sparkle Smash.
Sparkle Smash, we love it. What's your favorite?
Son of a Digger.
Ooh, Son of a Digger, good choice.
I like Son of a Digger and Soldier Fortune.
I love those picks. Okay, we got obviously some Monster Jam professionals on our hands. So we're gonna put the 3 of your brains to the test. We're gonna put you into a position. You gotta answer the correct answer here with our driver trivia. We got Fernando Martinez, the driver of El Toro Loco, and he's got a question for you guys. So let's check it out.
Hey, Monster Jam fan, it's Fernando Martinez here, and it's time for some Monster Jam trivia. What animal is El Toro Loco? Is it A, a bull, B, a dog, C, a shark, or D, a bird? If you know the answer, I want to hear you.
Okay, I gotta get the answer from 3 of you guys. What do you think it is?
Bull.
What do you think it is?
Bull.
Bull. It's a 3-way consensus. Worcester, what do you think it is? All right, I think this sibling trio is right. All right. They say a bull. Let's reveal the correct answer.
If you guessed A, you got it right. Now, time for more Monster Jam.
Worcester, give it up for these 3, Logan, Cameron, and Casey. Well, I hope you guys like dessert, okay? Because we need to take you out. You guys got a Monster Jam gift card to go to Texas Roadhouse. So you're having whatever you want to eat, whatever you want for dinner. You can scan the QR code, you get a free appetizer. You guys check out Texas Roadhouse and give it up one more time for our 3 sibling trio.
All right, Worcester, it is time for you fans to help me get Monster Jam Freestyle started. So get out your smartphones, turn on your flashlights, and follow my lead and stay on the beat. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going. We have reached the pinnacle of the evening. This is Monster Jam Freestyle! It's time to lock your scores in now for Montana Robbins, Playing Crazy. Remember, you have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in, so head on over to judgeszone.com and score now.
Montana Robbins in Playing Crazy, starting us off here in the freestyle competition. Worcester, give it up for him, kicking off the competition, filling the clock with his entire freestyle run. He took advantage of multiple obstacles out on there. We saw some air, so let's check out the scores. You guys got the scores locked in. The score for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy is... It's a 6.357 that kicks off the competition, and that is your score to beat. Coming up next, it's time to clear the waters. Let's see those shark attacks for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Can I get that score one more time, please?
Shedding her shark fins on the track, it's Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Once again, if you want to give Megalodon a tasty treat, it's time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Keep up that energy for Angelina Knock in Megalodon, a successful freestyle run. Again, another competitor to fill that clock, fill that entire freestyle time with some Monster Jam action. We got the scores locked in, so let's check it out. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... We got a 6.820 Worcester. We've got a new leader. That is your score to beat. Coming up next from Buffalo, New York, it's Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train.
train has left the station. It's Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. And if you think he's better than Thomas the Tank Engine, then head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. Only right that we have him in DCU Center. Kicking off freestyle. Worcester, what'd you think of that run? One thing about Triton Robbins, he's a smart driver. He's going to get through that freestyle run, adding those tricks, filling the time, taking advantage of those obstacles. So let's see exactly what you guys thought. We got the scores locked in. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is Worcester at 8.811. We have a new leader.
All right, Worcester, you guys have been so much fun so far, but I want to try something with everybody here in the arena. I want to see if you guys can imitate or be better than our drivers, because it's time for the copycat cam. Let's see who's going to go first. Ooh, we got a wiggle from Triton Robbins. Let's see, you guys. Copy cam, Triton Robbins. All right, let's see who's up next. John Zimmer Jr. with a bit of a wave. What do you say, Worcester? Let's see those waves. Very good job, Worcester. That was some great copy cam. Let's get back to some more Monster Jam action.
Next up, let's see those horns in the air for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Hold on a second, Worcester. It's time for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Worcester, he might be lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp.
With one foot in the gas, one in the grave, it's Matt Cody, Gravedigger. And if you want to help this ultimate undertaker, it is time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Worcester, what did you think of the Morgan & Morgan backflip? Worcester, we've got the scores locked in. The current score to beat right now is held by Crazy Train Triton Robbins. It's a score of an 8.811. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is Worcester, you got yourselves a new leader. An incredible freestyle run. Matt Cody in Gravedigger should feel proud of that freestyle run, awarding him 9.816. A tough score to beat indeed, but that's what you thought that Morgan & Morgan backflip deserved.
All right, Worcester, you take a look up at the video board and you can see how the freestyle competition is starting to fare out. Of course, we just had Matt Cody in Gravedigger with an incredible Morgan & Morgan backflip, taking that top spot with a 9.816, followed by Crazy Train with an 8.811. In third place, we have the Predator of the Seas, Megalodon, with a 6.820. And in fourth place, we have Plain Crazy with a 6.357. But Worcester, we still have 4 more competitors to go, so there's a lot more action. So stick around for more Monster Jam Freestyle coming your way.
Now, I know some of you guys caught that on your smartphones, but check out the super glue glued to the action replay of this Morgan & Morgan backflip. Lines up, hits the ramp, full rotation in the air, coming down just a tiny bit short, but able to land back on those BKT tires. Check it out from this different view. Absolute insanity, a gnarly land of a Morgan & Morgan backflip. But that seats him at the top of the freestyle competition. Next competitor to hit the track, make some noise for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco.
No matador in the world can withstand the power of Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com, so head on over and lock your scores in now.
A fiery freestyle by Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco. Worcester, keep up that energy for him. A fantastic freestyle, a tough act to follow, but it is no skin off his back. He comes out, guns blazing out of that tunnel. He's able to use all those obstacles. So let's check out those scores. The scores are locked in. The score for Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco is... It's a fantastic, solid score, a 9.214 right now. That's good enough for second place. Next up, let's see those zombie arms. It's John Zimmer in Zombie.
It's Halloween every night with John Zimmer in Zombie. And if you'd like to help him out and give him a couple of brains in the operation, it's time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
A fantastic freestyle run by John Zimmer in Zombie, ending with a little flair even on that freestyle run, going for some two-wheel action, adding that in. Always adds those extra points. Worcester, we got the score locked in, so let's see exactly what you thought. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is a 7.199. That is good enough for fourth place. Up next in the freestyle competition, make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
Loco. On the track is John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com, so head on over and lock your scores in now, Worcester.
One more time, give it up for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Completing his freestyle run. You know, he's driving that truck till it literally cannot be driven anymore. I think he completed the majority of his freestyle run with no first gear, but he left it out on the track. Worcester, we gotta see exactly what your scores are. Let's check them out. We got it locked in. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is... It's a solid score. It's an 8.683. That is good enough for 4th place. But we still have one final competitor to go. Give it up, make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Making sure that you see the sparkle in her driving, it's Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Time to head on over to judgeszone.com and sprinkle some points for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
A perfect way to be the 8th competitor here in the freestyle competition. Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash coming out, having an absolute party out on the track. We love to see that freestyle end with some two-wheel action. Worcester, we're going to see if you love it as well. We got the scores locked in. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... It's a 7.893. Worcester, that means the winner of the freestyle competition is... Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Matt Cody in Gravedigger adds 8 points to his score, but was it enough? Your overall event champion for today took 8 points in the JCB racing competition, 7 points in both the Sky Wheelie and Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, 8 points in the freestyle competition with a total of 30 overall event points. Your overall event champion is Matt Cody in Gravedigger. Matt Cody makes this freestyle number 11 and overall event win number 7 of the series. He's walking away with that trophy and those 8 points. Worcester, you crowned him your champion. Give it up one more time. Matt Cody in Gravedigger.
Matt Cody riding the momentum from New York here to Massachusetts, another overall event championship, and you're definitely putting a big gap in the point series.
Hey, that's the plan, man. We left last week. clean sweep of the weekend, all 4 overalls. We're able to take the points lead, and that's our goal this weekend. Just keep on inching away, keep on spreading that gap. But, man, first of all, I can't take all the credit, man. I get to come out here and drive and have some fun, entertain you guys. But these guys right behind me, My King and Jazz, they are top-notch, the hardest-working guys back there, man. We messed our truck up last week. Gravedigger number 38. They had to send Gravedigger number 39 all the way from Florida, and these guys were nonstop yesterday working on that thing, switching the seat, the pedals, everything you could think of. We had to rebuild that truck, and it came out here. It did its job today. They did their job in the shows. So, Worcester, give them a big round of applause. And as always, I got to thank you Monster Jam fans, man. Thanks for coming out, supporting Monster Jam, supporting Gravedigger for over 40 years, and we'll see you tomorrow because we got 3 more big events. Have a good night, guys.
A big congratulations to Matt, Cody, and Team Gravedigger for taking home the overall event championship. Worcester, we want to thank all of you Monster Jam fans for coming out and being a part of our event here in DCU Center. We want to encourage you, stop by those merchandise stands on your way out. Don't forget to take a piece of Monster Jam home with you, the latest Spin Master toys, or as always, one of our Monster Jam merchandise souvenirs. We want to thank you so much, and don't forget to head to monsterjam.com so that you can stay on top of all of the action and so that you can book your 4th of July weekend for Monster Jam World Finals happening in Salt Lake City. Worcester, we want to thank you all for coming out. On behalf of my co-hosts, Karina and Encarnacion, my name is Keaton Stewart, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.